Let's loot. Ooh, we got a lot of stuff over here. So this is light armor, damage attack. Why? Club, okay. Dagger. Ooh, you. So you have the scepter. This can do... a range is 1290. The problem is I don't have right now a melee. And his health is really low. Yeah. So for a while might have to be melee. So let's take so this is a one-handed sword, and we might need, yeah, let's take one of this, and if needed we're gonna use this. Yeah, so we are becoming, put this one here and here. Yeah, so for now we are the melee one, and because we are the melee we're gonna wear this metal one. Yeah, it has absolutely no effect, but now if we are melee we have metal on the head. Good. And you, actually you can carry also. This is one-handed. Yeah, carry one of this just in case. So this is, yeah, reduces accuracy, but it's -4 only, which is fine. I mean, we are talking about ranges of 100 or something like that for accuracy versus deflection. But yeah, it has much more deflection versus accuracy. Yeah, okay. And
how may I help?
oh, no, you get this. And let's go into the inn.
I shall be discreet.
Nope. Yeah. Let's talk with Pascal. So.
Sure.
Greetings.
Hello and welcome to the innkeeper looks up. Oh, it's you. Tenfrith told us what you did for him. It's such a relief to have him back. I can't thank you enough. Consider yourself a favorite of the house. Oh, thank you. Discounts on drinks, rooms. Tenfrith said he wanted to whip up something nice for you. He's already back to work in the kitchen. She says, she laughs. So what would you like? So, I would like a room, please. Certainly, you are always welcome. So I got a room. The common room. Do I want to rest? No, I don't want to rest. Why now? No, there is no point resting.
Well met, friend.
I could use some reliable help. Do you know of anyone looking for work? So this one we can hire mercenaries, but we're gonna play only with the main NPCs. I like to know more about the Black Hound. Could I see what you have? Yeah, I'm sure you'll find something to your liking. We have the finest cook in their wood. Yeah, let's sell. We can sell. Oh, yeah. We don't need. All right, and here too. So this is okay. 12. Oh. Small shield. Goes away. Keep a bow. Yeah. And there is no difference. So this goes away. This goes away. Two-handed sword. Mace versus hatchet. I don't know. Oh! No, 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 no. This one comes back. Good. I hope it went back. Yeah. And... oh. Light armor. Ooh. We have a heavy. I mean, relatively heavy. It's a damage reduction 7. But all the others go away. 5. We don't need the 5s. 6. We keep only one, which is 6. Yep, good. And this is all junk. Meat. Lockpick. Yeah, wolf hide. Now we can... how many? All of it. Okay. And do we want to buy something? No. So yeah, I like the bartender. He bought that thing. A bunch of weapons for me. Because why not? Okay. No, we don't want to talk. Let's talk with Selena. Oh. Okay, we can get this. Okay. As you near, you feel a vibrant history contained in the essence of this woman's soul. Voices from its past seem to call out to you. Okay, reach out for the soul. You see a woman emptying her satchel onto her bed, taking stock of her inventory. Potions, bandages, tinctures, and herbs are scattered throughout her room haphazardly. She bites her lip, head tilted to the side, considering. She begins to repack one item after the other, careful deliberation undercut by shaking hands. Each item has a clearly marked place, but no matter how she repacks it, she isn't satisfied. The shaking worsens as she empties it out once more, one hand held to her mouth. Tears eke from her eyes as she gives up all semblance of order and shoves everything she can in the satchel, grabbing it and running out of the bare house. Straightening her back, she walks to the docks, chin high, eyes hard and red. A gangly young elf offers his condolences, but she can't see him for the ocean ahead of her. She wanders the docks, offering her services as a doctor to any who will listen, anyone heading out on high tide. Less than an hour later, she watches her childhood disappear in the distance, a tiny speck of an island, and tries not to jump. Step back. Ooh. Let's talk to her. There is nothing. So now I can... ooh, this one. As you near, you feel a vibrant history contained in the essence of his man's soul. Voices from its past seem to call out on you. Reach out for the soul. You see a group of young men standing around a makeshift practice target. This man stands in the middle of them, explaining the construction and use of a bow. He holds it up, pointing out each part as he speaks about it and what it does. He then walks away from the target, telling them to remain where they are, and takes his place about 200 feet away. He carefully lines up his shot, explaining what he is doing as he does, and lets the arrow fly. It hits the target dead center, much to the surprise and delight of the boys near it. He smiles, walking towards the boys, talking about proper stance and how to most effectively hold the bow. A noise comes from the tree line near their practice venue, and he stops, scanning the woods, blue eyes squinting against the sun. A shadow moves, making its way through the forest behind them. He draws an arrow and lines up the shot, carefully tracking the motion of the hidden creature. Losing the arrow, he wastes no time and quickly grabs another. The boys spin, watching the arrow fly into the forest, immediately lost among trees. There is a sudden explosive movement in the undergrowth as a deer erupts from the tree line, running across the edge of the clearing. The boys laugh, turning to joke with the man about his lousy shot. They stop talking, see him holding the bow and leading the deer with a knocked arrow. They drop to the ground as he loses his last arrow, which flies through and strikes the deer right behind its shoulder, piercing heart and lungs and dropping it dead almost immediately. The boys stare at the deer for a few seconds and then slowly turn to look at the man, newfound respect in their eyes. He smiles again and breathes a quiet sigh of relief. Okay, so I don't want to recruit. So we have, and let's see. After surviving an explosion, I saw the ruin. I experienced a vision. Seek help for your condition. This is not illness that struck me at wagon. This is something new, an affliction of the mind. Perhaps with luck, someone in Gilded Vale will know what to do. The magistrate advised me to get some rest while I wait for permanent accommodation. That made the best thing to put an end to this illness as well. So I'm gonna take a rest. Okay, escape the ruins. This is all done. Yeah. Can we hide the ones that are done? No. So. Yeah, let's take a rest. Come here. Oh, let's go. Maybe he has something for me. Here is Tenfrith. Come on. I saved you. So give me something in return. Ah, it's you, my savior. He makes a sweeping gesture to indicate the kitchen around you. It's so good to be back. Do not think I will let this go unrewarded. Very good. I have decided that you have earned the right to learn one of my most closely guarded secrets. My dearest recipe. After this, you will eat nothing else. A savory pie to keep you hale and hearty. May it serve you well in your travels. Okay. So let's no, we cannot. This would mean stealing, right? Yeah. So let's talk with Pasca.
Greetings.
Okay. I'd like a room. Yeah, let's get the room. Let's get the common room. Yep. And rest. And now hopefully the magistrate has some update. Your sleep is restless and fevered, assaulted by hisses and whispers, blanketed with a suffocating anxiety. You open your eyes to awaken and find yourself in front of the Gilded Vale gallows tree, the cracking of its ropes growing louder in your mind until the sound is deafening. Hanging from the tree is an old dwarf woman whose face has shriveled inward like moldering fruit. Her head hangs limply to one side. As you look at her, she looms larger and larger in your mind until she is mere inches from your face. Suddenly, her head snaps up and her eyes open, and they are empty, and behind them is a vast nothingness that makes your stomach drop. Her mouth slowly parts, and with a gust of rancid air, she speaks a word. Watcher. You jolt awake, the foul smell of the dwarf woman's breath still permeating your nostrils. Sweat runs down your face in thick droplets, and your skin is soaked from head to toe. You remember the woman. You remember seeing her decaying face when you spoke with the magistrate. He called her an Animancer. Though it fills you with a new, queasy apprehension, you feel a strange compulsion to see this woman once more, if only to confirm she's truly dead. Okay, find the dwarf woman from the dream. Yeah, so let's go. Ooh, they leveled up. So, we're gonna go. So, unused points will carry. Okay. Yeah, let's go with the... Where is the second wind? It was here. Yeah, grand second wind, 25, okay. Okay. There's a lore. Use level 1. No, I don't want that. Survival. Yeah, let's go with 1. And stealth. Okay, good. Ooh, okay. So, swift aim. This. 20% attack speed, 50% reload, but less accuracy. So I'm like pew pew pew. Faster and faster. Mark prey. Target mark for 5 turns. Gets 20% damage against marked target. Okay, so I'm doing 25% more damage. Predator's sense. 50% damage against targets affected by a damage over time. We don't have that. Vicious aim. So speed instant. Minus 20% range attack speed. Yeah, so by lowering attack and reload rate, the ranger is able to take more careful aim, giving them increased accuracy and damage. So this is an instant. Okay, we got this one. Vicious aim. Yo. Come on. So, Aloth. Yeah. Second wind, you get that thing. The mind. Ooh, look at you, the lore. Yeah, you use scrolls. You go with this. And yeah, survival a little bit. And ooh. So you have this. Coast blades. Oh, it's an AoE. 2740 pierce damage. Or this one. This is not an AoE, but this is an AoE. This. I want to go with an AoE. At least one. Okay. And binding web. Rolling flame. So area of effect length 42. Creates a rebounding ball of fire, inflicting burn damage upon anyone in its path. Oh. So we can go also with a ray of fire. This is... Creates a scorching ray of flame between the caster and the target, inflicting continual burn damage to anyone caught in the ray. Nope. Ooh. This infuse the vibe. Infuses the caster with vitality, giving them a temporary increase to maximum endurance and health. To buff. This is not bad. Yep, we're gonna go with this. Yeah, so we have an AoE and buffing. Let's go to the tree. Whoop, loot. Good. Where's the tree? Here. Ah, here's the tree. Now, let's try to look for that woman. Here she is. The squat, distended body of an elderly dwarf woman dangles from a thin, crooked bow that sags at the tug of her nose. The bloated purple flesh of her neck, worn away in patches like moth-eaten linen, bulges over the rope that suspends her, and her lifeless head lolls forward rigidly from one side to another when the breeze shifts. You perceive a faint glow around her that casts no light on its surrounding, but there is a tepid warmth to it, and you feel somehow that you could reach out and touch it, not with your hands, but with some aspect of yourself that has no worldly dimension. Okay, reach out for the woman. Ooh. You take a deep breath, clearing your mind, focusing on your objective. As you exhale, you feel yourself spreading out toward the hanging woman, perceiving all that lies between you and her with new, unfamiliar awareness. Once you have expanded enough to reach her, there is a sudden jolt to your mind, a ringing, electric surge of images and words and sounds. Involuntarily, you shut your eyes and feel yourself being pulled down to some deeper consciousness in a space occupied only by you and the hanging woman. And when you open them again, she is staring at you with eyes clouded with a milky fog, her body still swaying in a wind you no longer feel from a tree that stands planted in a misty void. The woman gives a slow nod of her head, the rope cracking as she does so, and she smiles at you.
Have you come here for me, dear, or have you gotten lost? Ah, it is both, I think. Yes?
Am I imagining this?
No, I think not. A pity that. It would be simpler. A mercy, even. To not have to wander anymore, no? Alas, we are here, you and I, wherever here may be.
How are you able to speak to me?
Is that what we're doing? Perhaps it just seems that way. Perhaps it is the easiest way for your mind to make sense of it. I think it is a very good choice.
I need to understand something that's happened to me. She nods, a look of pity on her face, as though consoling a child.
The world looks a little different than it used to, is that it? Feels like you're noticing things for the first time that have always been there.
She nods.
You have seen past the shroud. It only takes an instant. Your soul remembers, yes? Remembers how it sees when it leaves the body, like being reminded of a dream you had forgotten. You are a watcher now, and a watcher you will stay.
What's a watcher?
What indeed? Long hours have many Animancers spent studying such things. Not I, though. Not I. I'll tell you what I know, though, since fair is fair, and here we are visiting, you and I, and it reminds me of better times. Souls pass on, some say through Audra stones, which are the blood veins of the world. They leave the world for a time and are reborn into it, sometimes more than they were before, but usually less and seldom the same. For all souls there is a time where they do not live, yet have not passed on, and those souls roam the world, same as you or I, either leaving or lost. But no one sees them because they have forgotten how. A watcher sees, though, knows what to look for. And sometimes they know a person just by looking at them, know where they've been in ages past when their bodies were other bodies. See memories even their honor can't recall. A wonder to behold when all goes well, a wonder.
What did you mean when all goes well?
Oh, nothing to be afraid of, I'm sure. It's just much to take in for some. Sometimes there's trouble sleeping or other difficulties.
She smiles at you reassuringly, fanning out a tuft of long whiskers that sprout from one of her cheeks.
You should see old Merwald. He could tell you much more than I. A watcher just like you. Helped many in his day. Took up in an old keep no one would claim. Not far, not far. Caed Nua, beyond the Black Meadow. He will welcome the company.
I think I survived the beer walk. Do you know why that would be?
Did you now, dear? My, that would be something, wouldn't it? Could be luck, could certainly be. A storm can be a careless thing. Or maybe it got its hands around your soul but couldn't pick it up. A soul can be heavy if it stayed in one piece through its time. Strong souls, we call them in the trade. Cold, I mean. Called them. Those days are all behind me, no?
You said souls break apart over time?
Oh, yes. Entropy. Rimagan's work. We know little of why or how. We lose pieces of ourselves when we die and pick up pieces of others when we are born again, but less than what we lost. We tried to stop it with the animantic sciences, but with little success. No. A very small few resist Rimergan's influence and stay together through some force of defiance, at least for a time. But they all succumb eventually, I think.
She clicks her tongue. I want to know something about you.
Me? I'll bore you to tears, though.
So who are you?
And here I thought you'd come to visit me in particular. Caldara de Berranzi, of the Valian Royal Academy of Animantic Sciences. Not the greatest of their number, but I came here all the same because this was where help was needed.
What happened to you? She laughs, a rasping choked cackle escaping between rows of buttery yellow teeth, causing her body to bob up and down with each spasm. Seeing your blank expression, she catches herself.
Oh, come now. Such a question. As though the answer were plain as a rope tied for strangling. Allow an old dwarf her last bit of cheer. Well, I came where I was needed, didn't I? Offered my services to Lord Raedric for a pittance. A humble pittance. I was to examine the Lord's wife, see why the gods have seen fit to poison her womb. Studied her for months, looked high and low for impurities, tested her valence, the permeability of her essence. Do you know what I found?
No, tell me.
Nothing at all. A healthy woman, head to toe, blessed with a beautiful soul. Such a sweet woman, too. Meek, but warm-hearted. A few months' time, and the lord of the house demanded answers. For a time, I told him what he wanted to hear. Oh, yes, my lord. She is riddled with imbalances. I must have time to cure her. As the birth drew near, he grew impatient, as lords do. And this is where I've ended up.
What's an Animancer?
A student of the soul. Something so basic, yet so poorly understood. But so many breakthroughs have been made in my lifetime. Had been made. Had been. To hear the locals tell it, we're a gang of soul manglers that preys upon the weak-minded. And the worst of us are. But the best of us? The best? Inspirations, miracle workers. My parents were soul twins, miserable before they met, empty inside. It was an Animancer who helped one find the other, turned their lives around. You wouldn't believe the stories. Amnesiacs helped to remember their lives. The suicidal brought back from the brink of oblivion. The elderly afforded extra moments to say their goodbyes. How soon we forget when we're afraid. It's a fascinating science. A fascinating time to be alive in a place like Deerwood that does not control the research, no? I love the Valian Republics for many things, but their recent caution will leave them behind, I fear.
Alright, I had other questions. Oh, farewell.
Goodbye, my dear. It was lovely visiting.
Caldara closes her eyes and her head slumps forward over the noose, and your surroundings seems to bleed into your vision from some unknown place of waiting. Okay, Rel was granted Crucible of the Soul.